away and running at the fairgrounds. And there's Senior Clerky, who strikes out. KSM Pasadena and the Black Silks, Lucky Streaker between horses. And there's Senator Khan going for an early bid as they enter the clubhouse turn. It's Senior Clerky, challenged here in the early stages by wide. Senator Khan, KSM Pasadena is third. Saving ground is Greeley Went West in fourth, Lucky Streaker's fifth. And they have 6 furlongs to go from the first line finish. Then comes Binding, who's joined on the outside by 36 G's, who's off the pace today, while Tyndall trails the mile here in the Saturday opener. The first 2 of 8 furlongs in 24.83 seconds with Angel Suarez. Senator Khan's keen. Senator Khan coming up on the outside, but it's Senior Clerky who continues to hold on to this lead for Jose Riquelme. A 14-1 target, Senior Clerky, Senator Khan, right there on the outside to a half mile from home. Lucky Streaker, Greeley Went West, KSM Pasadena is fifth. With 36 G's a wide sixth, the trailers Tyndall and Binding's last. The half mile in 50.60 seconds. They turn again. Senior Clerky challenged on the outside by Senator Khan. They're neck apart as they round the far turn. Greeley Went West in the meantime has been saving ground as KSM Pasadena starts a bid. KSM Pasadena gearing up on the far outside. Lucky Streaker right there in between horses. We trail back to 36 G's, Binding on the far outside, and the gray Tyndall as they swing for the short stretch. 3/4, 1 minute 16.62 seconds. Greeley Went West from the rail. Took command for James Graham. 1 furlong to go. Greeley Went West has kicked away to a 3-length lead from Senior Clerky, who's boxing on. Then toward the inside is Tyndall, followed by KSM Pasadena fourth. Close to home, it's Greeley Went West, who wins by 3.5. From Senior Clerky with Tyndall, KSM Pasadena finished fourth at the first line. In the gate, they're off. Freedom Factor, Silver Enlay flashing that speed for James Graham, and it's Silver Enlay who has the 6-year-old speed to lead. Freedom Factor in the green cap, who broke sharp and is settled just off the leader's flank there for Marcelino Pedroza Jr. While at the inside for Declan Carroll, McFeely is running second to last and into the hands of Santos Sanjor. Danville trails the quartet as they go to the back of the track. It's Silver Enlay who's attained a very easy lead from Freedom Factor with token pressure. The opening quarter for Silver Enlay in 24.98 seconds at the 5.5. Freedom Factor stays close to Silver Enlay, who leads the way. Then comes McFeely, who's saving ground in third position while racing 4 clear from Danville, who remains last to the 4. Order run changed to a half mile from home. Silver Enlay, Freedom Factor, McFeely, and Danville trails 6 lengths from tip to tail. And it's Silver Enlay who continues out in front of a tracking Freedom Factor. McFeely remains in third as they round the far turn, and Danville last to the 4 still. The half mile for the front runner, Silver Enlay, 49.09 seconds. They come toward the top of the stretch. It's Silver Enlay who continues out in front for James Graham. Freedom Factor looms as Danville is gearing up for a run. Danville sweeps outside of Freedom Factor to take on Silver Enlay, and McFeely is now pulled out. After 3/4 in 1 minute 13.97 seconds, Danville coming after Silver Enlay the rail, and McFeely now moves up boldly in between horses for Declan Carroll to hit the front past the 16th. It's McFeely in the race to the wire over Danville, and Silver Enlay will be third. McFeely finishes on top. McFeely a length and a half better than Danville. Silver Enlay and Freedom Factor tailed off. They're off. Racing 1 mile. One hitter strikes out. Musada with good speed. Birthday Party is right there, along with Semi-Charmed Life in between horses. Bid right there, Semi-Charmed Life takes back off of heels for Jack Gilligan as they enter the clubhouse turn. And with Emmanuel Nieves, it's Musada the pilot. Musada's out in front, dictates terms to Birthday Party, who's second upon settling, and they have 6 furlongs to run. Then on the outside is 8K Safari, who's just nudged into third. Flashy Richie holds the rail. Semi-Charmed Life is now in fifth as they go up the back of the track. Then one hitter, and the Big Irishman has drifted back to last. The opening quarter in 24.85 seconds, Musada's lead. Musada's the speed in front of a tracking Birthday Party, who's in 3/4 of a length there of the front runner Musada as 8K Safari strides up for a bit tomorrow. And here's 8K Safari with a bid now as Birthday Party has lost a spot. And with Carlos Aloha, Flashy Richie holds the rail. Birthday Party's under pressure 4th. Then toward the inside is the Big Irishman up into 5th. one hitter second to last, and being driven in last position, Semi-Charmed Life. The half mile in 49.26 seconds. Around the far turn coming into this final quarter of a mile. It's AK Safari up to take a short lead from Musada as they swing for the short stretch. Flashy Richie and on the outside. As they come for home, the Big Irishman, 3/4, 1 minute 14.58 seconds. AK Safari has taken the lead, 1 furlong to go. Charging, here comes the Big Irishman, who descends on AK Safari, coming past the 16th. Flashy Richie up into third from Usada. Late bid birthday party staying on, but close to home with Roberto Morales. It's the Big Irishman. The Big Irishman at a big 27-1 price from AK Safari, Flashy Richie, birthday party, Musada. And they're off. A man set broke sharp. There's toward the inside, Classy Miss. And Old Foe going out to lead them now for Angel Suarez. So it's Old Foe who's taking the lead as they head toward the half-mile pole from Classy Miss with a red cap. Nearest the inside is My Friend Amy, joined out wide by Cocoa Puff. A man set, the newcomer Broke Sharp, now running in between fillies. And Fancy Martini trails. They made in fillies sprint where the quarter went past. For Old Foe in 22.75 seconds with inside 3 furlongs to go. It's Old Foe who leads by 3. The Classy Miss, My Friend Amy holds the rail. It's a break of a length and a half then to Cocoa Puff, who strains away in 4th. Old Foe spins them in with a couple of furlongs to go. The trailers, Fancy Martini and a man set. They come down toward the final furlong. It's Old Foe set down for the drive now by Angel Suarez and leads, bearing down My Friend Amy by 3 past the 16th. Running on is Cocoa Puff into 3rd, past Classy Miss in 4th. They're close to home. It's the American Pharaoh filly, Old Foe. And Old Foe is a bridesmaid no more. Beats My Friend Amy. Cocoa Puff 3rd and Classy Miss finished 4th. In the gate. The Rolfin sprinting, nice line out. Fast start for Pickett and Grinnan. There's Denver City, who rockets out now for Mitchell. Denver City takes the front after 1 furlong from sharp starting Pickett and Grinnan, who's in pursuit. Within Sky We Trust up into 3rd. Then saving ground is Crime Spree, heading to the half-mile pole. Steady Till Ready settled along in 5th by Jack Gilligan. The trailers are toward the inside, running Our Nation on Parade, and Lafitte's Fleet is dropped back to last. The opening quarter for Denver City. 22.26 seconds at the 3.5. It's Denver City who's out in front. Leads here from Pickett and Grinnan and Sky We Trust. Toward the inside is Our Nation on Parade. In 3rd, Crime Spree is 6 lengths off the leader as they come to the quarter pole. We trail back then 2 toward the inside. Steady Till Ready. Lafitte's Fleet wide and last. Denver City spins them in. Half mile for Denver City. 45.47 seconds. Denver City looking to finish them off. Denver City 1 furlong out. Charging on the outside is Our Nation on Parade. Pickett and Grinnan is now 3rd. And then Crime Spree. They come past the 16th. And here's Our Nation on Parade. Denver City, they battle for it. Our Nation on Parade with Santos Sanjor. Our Nation on Parade. Got up in the final few yards. Took it from Denver City. Pickett and Grinnan 3rd. And Steady Till Ready finished 4th. Hit and Wonder, I'm Blushing, Spooky Road, sent on their way, and it's Hit and Wonder, who's vying for the lead here with I'm Blushing on debut. In between fillies there with the orange cap as they head into the clubhouse turn, and Spooky Road holds the rail. So it's I'm Blushing, who kicks on for Emmanuel Nieves, the newcomer. I'm Blushing leads by 3/4 length to Hit and Wonder, who's close up for Marcelino Pedroza Jr. and with Deshaun Parker, Spooky Road holds the rail. I'm Blushing, Hit and Wonder, Spooky Road, 6 furlongs from home. The opening quarter for the Maryland-bred frontrunner, I'm Blushing. In 24.04 seconds, it's I'm Blushing who dictates Hit and Wonder and Spooky Road 3rd toward the inside. So Hit and Wonder starts a bid now for Marcelino Pedroza Jr. It's I'm Blushing who holds on to the front by a half length. Hit and Wonder looks to get on even terms here at the half-mile pole. I'm Blushing, Hit and Wonder. They're together now, and Spooky Road is last still. Half mile in 48.46 seconds. They round the far turn. Hit and Wonder has taken a short lead from I'm Blushing, who's now back to 2nd with inside 3 furlongs to go. And Spooky Road comes up now to take that 2nd spot as I'm Blushing has dropped back after leading early. It's Hit and Wonder, Spooky Road, I'm Blushing. And that's the three fillies as they straighten past the quarter pole after 3/4 in 1 minute 13.89 seconds. So Hidden Wonder leads the other two maidens with a furlong to go. It's Hidden Wonder who's a 4-length leader now past the 8th pole and widens on Spooky Road. In turn, 7 more to I'm Blushing, who will be last of the 3. It's the Curlin filly, Hidden Wonder. Marcelo Pedrosa Jr. for Brad Cox, a Godolphin win. Hidden Wonder eased up at the wire. Spooky Road, I'm Blushing. They're in the gate. And they're off. Touchdown Joe, Social of Fleet, and Martinized makes an early move. Standing Man holds the rail. I'm in the Catbird Seat from in between horses, bowling on a budget and wide. Luckenbacher among the trailers with 7 furlongs to run. It's Touchdown Joe and Martinized, the two vying for it. Just off them is Social of Fleet, who's in third. The gray is Standing Man, held up with the rail. Bowling on a budget now, a steady gain as they go to the back of the track. Luckenbacher's wide, and I'm in the Catbird Seat has drifted back to be 7th and last, 24.65 seconds at the 5.5. It's Martinized, who's come away on a short lead here for Marcelo Pedrosa Jr. Martinized as Social of Fleet bids up on the outside now for Mitchell Murrell. Touchdown Joe is third, bowling on a budget, a close 4th. Standing Man 5th, still held up with a half mile to run. I'm in the Catbird Seat, just relegated Luckenbacher to last. The half mile in 48.80 seconds, so they enter the far turn. Martinized, pressed by Social of Fleet as bowling on a budget, strides up for Deshaun Parker. This is 3 furlongs from home. It's Martinized, bowling on a budget, and in between horses, Social of Fleet now gets his cue as Martinized narrowly leads. A looming bowling on a budget as they straighten for the quarter pole. Touchdown Joe, Standing Man is wide. Out in the Catbird Seat, outpaced Luckenbacher. 3/4, 1 minute 13.30 seconds. Martinized is game for Marcelino. 1 furlong to go. It's Martinized, gets those left-handers. Bowling on a budget, lugs in and tries to slowly reel in Martinized as they battle hard for this. Past the 16th, bowling on a budget has a head in front, a half length, a length on the wire. Bowling on a budget gets the result from a game Martinized. And then Standing Man with Social of Fleet and Touchdown Joe next across. All in line. We're off and sprinting. And there's Holy City, who dashes out from the rail for Deshaun Parker to take the early lead with, on the outside, Higher Standard now starts a bid. Higher Standard has just edged in front of sharp-starting Holy City in the green cap, seeking Sawyer's third. With Freelancer on the rail, Gilded Ruler in the pink cap now making progress at the 3.5. Then outside of Freelancer is Holiday House, has the white blinkers. Shuffle back was Holy City and Russian Tank Trails. The quarter was 22.74 seconds at the 2.5, and it's Higher Standard, who's the leader for Renee Diaz as Gilded Ruler looms. Coming up on the outside is Holiday House, and then toward the rail, looking to gain ground, seeking Sawyer as they straighten for home. Russian Tank on the far outside. They come down toward the final furlong, and in front here, it's Higher Standard, who leads against the rail, leads Gilded Ruler by 3.5. Then Holiday House, Freelancer on the far outside, they're coupled, and toward the rail, seeking Sawyer. They come past the 16th for Renee Diaz, Higher Standard, and Higher Standard driven out, best Gilded Ruler by 3. Seeking Sawyer gained third, and then the entry mates, Holiday House from Freelancer, Russian Tank, and Holy City was last. Last of the day, all in. And they're off. Mercedes Ladies broke quick. Mercedes Ladies right there. Delta Traveler with that rail speed. Also there, the newcomer Giga Blast. And there's Funky Little Shack, who's up to take the lead now for Marcelino Pedrosa Jr. Funky Little Shack has taken the lead from Delta Traveler, who's in pursuit, along with Giga Blast, and sharp starting Mercedes Ladies has the red cap past the half-mile pole. Break of 4 more to She's a Beauty Dancer, who's running in 5th. Then comes Go My Juliet. We trail back to Lady Churchill between horses, and Wide Citizens Reward trails the maiden here in the Saturday finale. The quarter for Funky Little Shack, 22.05 seconds at the 2.5. It's Funky Little Shack as Gigablast bids now for James Graham, and Delta Traveler right there too toward the inside as they come for home. And it's Funky Little Shack who leads them off the turn in 46.10 seconds. Funky Little Shack, Gigablast, and Delta Traveler looks to move up between horses in tight quarters there, coming down toward the final furlong. It's Gigablast who leads on debut from Delta Traveler, who's gained second from Funky Little Shack. Then She's a Beauty Dancer, but close to home with James Graham. Gigablast is pulling away close to home. Gigablast debuts on top. Delta Traveler was second. She's a Beauty Dancer third. The Mercedes Ladies and Citizens Reward.